Hey, welcome to Pick Army NFL Week 10. I'm Eric. Thanks for stopping by. This is our office pool selection show here. The long and short is, if you don't have a good feel about any of these games, we're going to give you our opinion, but we do always recommend that you go with your gut over ours. That being said, let's dive right in. Thursday Night Football, Indianapolis at Tennessee as a pick'em. This is a sentiment play here for me. Let's buy low and sell high. Indianapolis is off a crushing loss to the Ravens last week. They should be focused coming into this divisional game. Indy is ranked third best in scoring defense on the year, allowing only 20 points per game. Throw in an edge at offensive line and a real lack of Tennessee pass rush. Look for Indy to steal a win here. This is one of my 4 Pick Army best bets. Houston Texans at Cleveland Browns, Cleveland -4. Look, Houston is terrible against expectation and has been all year, only 1-7 against the spread so far. Cleveland third best in the NFL on touchdown conversions per red zone opportunity at a whopping 76%. Throw in the fact that Houston's best offensive player, David Johnson, is out. Let's go ahead and lay the points here. The Browns -4. This is also one of my 4 Pick Army best bets. The Washington football team heads to the Motor City to take on the Lions. Detroit is currently -4. Look, Washington's pass rush is solid, but Detroit's stout offensive line should be able to neutralize that single strength that Washington has. We've got a major advantage at quarterback with Matt Stafford over whoever Washington is trotting out there this week, and that's the difference here. Let's go ahead and lay the points with Detroit -4. Jacksonville at Green Bay in the biggest spread of the week. The Packers are laying 13 at home, and for good reason. Their offense is significantly better, but when you look at the number, these defenses are comparable. Since this is an NFC-AFC matchup, it's not as important as far as the playoff picture goes as would be, say, a divisional game. So look for Green Bay to take its foot off the gas late and Jacksonville to get a backdoor cover. This is too many points to turn down here. If you are going to bet it, maybe buy it up to +14 with Jacksonville. Either way, Jaguars +13. This is one of my 4 Pick Army best bets. Philadelphia at the New York Giants. Giants catching 3.5 at home. Truth be told, I don't have a good feel for this one. I also am from the Philadelphia area, so keep that in mind. However, I will say the Giants' solid play against Tampa Bay 2 Monday nights ago doesn't look as impressive as it did before Sunday's blowout of Tampa Bay by the New Orleans Saints. Coming off 2 tough games for the Giants versus a bye for the Eagles, let's go with the better roster, the more rested roster, the better head coach, and the better quarterback with Philadelphia. The Eagles -3.5 at the Giants. Tampa Bay was embarrassed on Sunday night, and Carolina almost knocked off the Chiefs at Arrowhead. Tampa's ranked 24th in third down offense. They have difficulty staying on the field. So let's roll with the home dog here and look for Carolina's young defense to keep this close. Panthers +5.5. The one thing the Raiders do well is stay on the field on third downs, ranked 2nd at 51%. But Denver's defense is ranked 5th in third down defense. So those two statistics kind of wash out. In division, this one should stay close, and the public might be too high on the Raiders after multiple covers and the upset of the Chiefs a few weeks ago. Again, buy low, sell high. Let's take the points. Denver +5.5. Look for the Chargers-Dolphins line to get to Miami -3, at which point I'd pounce on the Chargers. Right now it's -2.5. Miami has looked phenomenal over the last couple of weeks, so it's time to start fading them. The Chargers have lost their last 2 games against the spread by a total of 4 points. Buffalo at Arizona. What a great game to see which of these 2 up-and-comers is for real. I'll go with Buffalo, who has a significant edge at head coach and is ranked 3rd best in third down offense. If Kyler Murray and co. can't get on the field, they can't win. I'll take whichever team is getting points here, and that's Buffalo, the Bills +2. Seattle's number 1 in scoring, but 30th in opponents scoring on the year. The Rams are the opposite, 22nd and 2nd in those categories respectively. So why Seattle? Because even though they were crushed last week in Buffalo, the Seahawks just kept coming, and they have the best football player in the world under center. Seattle +1.5. Even when San Fran was fully healthy, they underperformed. Now with an injury-ravaged roster, there's a mismatch here in almost every category, but the biggest one is pass rush, where the Saints have been dominant. Cam Jordan is special and has not gotten the national recognition that he deserves. In addition, New Orleans is number 1 in the NFL in converting third downs. They're hard to get off the field. So although this is a big spread, it is under the key number of 10. Look for San Fran to score under 13 points in this one, giving New Orleans an easy cover. Saints -9. A week ago, the look-ahead lines had Cincy +10.5 at Pittsburgh, but now it's down to +7, meaning it's passed through 2 different key numbers, both 7 and 10. too much of a correction here. The Bengals have been a great story, but their offensive line is still a disaster. Last week's near loss in Dallas should be a wake-up call to the Steelers, who roll. Steelers -7. I'll keep this short and sweet. New England almost lost to the Jets last week and are a total rebuild. Look for Baltimore to run away with this one in what might be the biggest blowout of the weekend. Baltimore -7. Minnesota's defense has finally recovered from the huge free agent losses they had in the offseason and have looked solid since a stumble out of the gate. The Vikings are first in yards per play, third in red zone touchdown conversions, and sixth in third down defense. Chicago, one of the more disappointing stories of the year, simply can't score, 29th in points per game. As long as this stays under 3, there is tremendous value on the Vikings. Look for them to roll. Vikings -3, my fourth and final best bet of the week. Pick Army lets you form online groups to kick bookie butt with you and your buddies. As much fun as it is to win as an individual, it's even more fun to win as a team. It's easy, it's free, and it benefits some great U.S. veterans charities, including the Navy SEAL Foundation, AMVETS, and the Armed Services Arts Partnership. Check us out, pickarmy.com. We hope you'll join up. Thanks for listening. Good luck in your pools and your betting this week. This is Eric for Pick Army, signing off.